shall I wear luxury designer handbags for work? This will be a controversial pick. Hi everyone, in today's video I'm sharing with you the 5 best of the best work bag, like luxury designer handbags that you can take to work with you. So if you're interested in my choice, then keep on watching please. But first, if you're new here, let me introduce you to you. Hello, my name is Chiara and I make videos about luxury fashion, preferably handbags and shoes, because that's where my passion is. And you can just see me as your luxury online magazine in video format, because if you can watch and listen to someone, why would you want to read it? Like, I prefer to watch it. So I hope you do too, and if you do too, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. And now I'm just stop rambling and I'm starting with the first handbag that I think is just amazing to work. I will start with the biggest handbag, and the biggest handbag is actually the handbag that I took for so many times to work. It's like my favorite work bag to take, and it's the Dior Book Tote. I love the Dior Book Tote. For me, it's one of the best handbags that I own, and I own a lot of handbags, like there are a lot of them. So it's one of the best handbags that I own. Yes, you can't wear it when it rains, like you literally can't, it gets rained, but for that I have my little raincoat in my bag. It's from a brand called Clover Sack. I think I got it from Shopbop. So worst case scenario, if it rains, just put this raincoat over your bag. It actually looks quite cute. And yeah, I think it's a perfect work bag. It has so much space. Like, I even put my gym stuff in there because I went to the gym during my lunch break or before work for a lot of, like, actually like 95% of the days I did that. So yeah, it has a lot of space and it's quite durable, and it also does not look too slouchy, because most shops, like, it just slouchy handbags do not work with every job. So this one is for me perfect. And also, if you do not want to flash your colleagues with Christian Dior and your colleagues are not into luxury fashion, then just do it like that. Because like that, if someone does not know Dior, they do not know that this is a Dior bag, which costs $2,500. And yeah, so I think it's a perfect bag. And also, like I said, I use this so much, and there are no loose threads, and I think that's like a testament of quality. And also, I have to say, Dior bags are for me probably one of the handbags with the best quality out there. Like, I love them, so this is a very good bag, especially if you live in if you live somewhere where it does not rain a lot. Yeah, for example, Los Angeles or Dubai, then this is like the perfect bag. But I know that it's, for a lot of people, it's too big of a handbag. But also, one good thing about this bag is also that, yeah, it's very big, but it's super light. Like, this handbag does not weigh a lot, and that means that you can stuff it to the brim and your arm will not fall off. You won't feel like there is like no blood circulating to your arm and to your fingers. So that's a plus, isn't it? So then the next handbag that I think is a great work handbag is a Celine Luggage Tote. And they come in different sizes. They come in like 3 sizes. This is the medium one, and I would actually go for the medium one. I think the big one is, again, if you need or want a really big bag, then you can always go for the big one. But I think this one is like the perfect size, because with those little flaps here, it makes sure that your laptop, like a MacBook Pro or Air, both work. Just like the 13-inch works perfectly in there. If you have a bigger laptop which you need to take with you, then take the bigger size. But I think the medium one is perfect, because it's also with the book tote, it kind of sometimes look like you go on holiday. I have to say that, like, it's not a bag to take for meetings for something or something like that. But this bag, I mean, it's a normal sized handbag, but it just fits a lot of stuff, and also it keeps its structure. Like, look at that, it keeps its structure perfectly. But if you watched my review of this bag, it's just up on my channel a few videos back then, you know that you should always go for the pebbled or drummed leather, however they want to call it, because this leather won't lose its shape, and the smooth leather will sadly look very, very bad, let's put it that way. And that's nice. If I say bad, that's nice, because the smooth leather, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like it has like this bump here, like it goes down, the bottom goes down, because the smooth leather is just so not sturdy. So never go for the smooth leather Celine handbags. But yeah, this one is great. Also, I chose red, and I think, like, in my opinion, red handbags work perfectly as work bag, because a lot of business attire is very, very neutral, like beige, white, black, gray, navy, and red just kind of peps up your outfit a little bit, and it gives you this nice touch of color without being like a colorful color. For me, burgundy is not a colorful color, it's like a neutral. I don't know what you think, but I think kind of is like neutral. And then we go with another bag, and yeah, I know this handbag is not made anymore, but there are a lot of them online on the pre-loved market. You can find them actually for pretty good prices, because they don't do it anymore. And I'm talking about the Chanel GST Tote. This was my first Chanel handbag. I got it when I was 18, and now I'm 25, so 5, 6, 7 years. I'm turning 26, so actually 6 and 8 years ago. I got this bag 8 years ago, and I actually used it as a university bag for probably like all of my university years. And it's perfect, because now I stuffed it a little bit, because so that it won't lose its shapes, because I don't use it a lot at the moment. But here it fits a MacBook 13-inch as well, like perfectly, like 2D dot. It fits it perfectly. And if you go to uni, if you go to work, you know, and you need your laptop, you know how happy it makes yourself if your laptop just fits, and if it doesn't like falls out of your handbag, and if it's just secure. And also a normal A4 paper, obviously if the laptop 13-inch fits, this will fit as well perfectly. And fit laptop, papers, books, if you need to, like, not heavy novels, but I don't know, like, not a lot of people take heavy novels with them if they go to work, but a Kindle obviously as well. But you can fit a lot of stuff in this bag, and it does not look like a big bag, but it fits a lot. Have to say, it's not the lightest handbag, it's kind of more on the heavier side, but you have 2 shoulder straps, so, and they have the leather here, they don't have the chain there, which is perfect, because sometimes if they have the chain on the part which touches your shoulder, it can hurt. Like, I have to say that there were a lot of occasions where I wore bags like that, and I had like marks that were deep in my shoulder, like I looked like someone punched me here, or I don't know, just not cute. But with this one, this won't happen. And also, I mean, look at it, I wore it so much. Yeah, there is a little dent here, but if I would stuff it better, then this would be gone. And yeah, it's a beautiful bag. And also, I know that a lot of people are curious, shall I wear luxury designer handbags for work? And this is such a controversial theme, like such a controversial topic. I think yes, because first of all, dress for the job you want and not for the job you have. And also, I think like you should not be ashamed of having nice bags. But I also know that if you are the intern, for example, like sometimes there is a lot of jealousy, and if you have a higher position, I don't think that you should ever think about that. But if you are an intern or on a lower position, yes, like, will this affect their decision to promote you? I don't know. Like, if I were your boss, it wouldn't, but I know that there are people who, like, this would kind of impact their decision. Again, maybe you're jealous. Maybe they think, well, she already has all of this beautiful designer closet. Why would we need to promote her? Like, why would she need a raise? Like, it's hard to discuss a raise when you wear a $10,000 handbag. Like, it kind of is not the best thing. But yeah, you have to know, you have to think about that yourself. I think for every single job it's different. And another thing here is just with this bag, again, like the Dior Book Tote, if you work somewhere where they don't really know a lot about designer items, if they're probably a lot of men or something like that. But I mean, everyone knows the Chanel sign. Not everyone, but like most people know the Chanel sign. And they don't know how expensive it is, but they just know that it is expensive. So if you don't want that, just turn it around when you're in the office. And I mean, this part, the Chanel sign, would be against your body, so they really would not see it. And then if you leave the office, and you can just turn it around again and wear it normally. So that's my tip for you. And I know, I hope it helps, but with this bag, it usually like this, it would work perfectly fine. And also I think, for example, with the book tote it works as well, but with the Celine, I mean, you need to know fashion, that you know Celine bags, like that you recognize Celine bags. So I think, like, with the Celine one, this would be a good choice to wear if you don't want an obvious designer bag. And yeah, then we have another designer bag here, which I think is great for work, but not for every work. If you need to bring a laptop with you, then no, this is not a bag for you. But I mean, who needs to bring a laptop with them to go to work? Like, not a lot of people do. And if you don't, and if you have a job which is more like more of an elegant job, for example a real estate agent or something like that, then I think a perfectly elegant and beautiful but not too in your face handbag, because again, not everyone will get that it's a Dior bag, is this Lady Dior Book Tote. For me, it's one of the most elegant. No, I go as far as say it's the most elegant bag that I think exists, and it's the Lady Dior in the medium size. Like, don't come with a mini bag to work, except if you work in a fashion-y environment, but otherwise I think if you come with a mini bag, like a mini bag to like a law firm, they will think you're ridiculous. So don't do that. Like, you can, but I wouldn't. Like, I really wouldn't. So I think this is the perfect size, and also they come in every single color, every single fabric. Like, you can literally choose from so many handbags. And yeah, I think it's just an amazing bag. It's elegant, it's beautiful, it's stunning, and it also keeps its shape. And for me, this is like one of the most important things for work bags, because I think work bags, they kind of have to be a little bit elegant and not too slouchy. And I don't know, I think if you wear a slouchy bag, I don't know, I kind of think, well, is this a lazy person? I don't know why I think that, but it's just in my head. Like, I think people with structured bags, they usually have their life put together, and I want to hire someone who has their life put together, so I would go for a structured bag. And then the last bag. This will be a controversial pick for a work bag, but I think an Hermes Cali bag is actually a great work bag. I truly think that. I think this is a 28. I would not go smaller than 28, but I think also a 32 Cali, 30 Birkin, 35 Cali or Birkin, they would all work. Obviously also depends on what kind of job you're into, but I think if you have a good job, why not wear an Hermes bag to work? Because again, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And also, if I were to hire, for example, an interior designer, and she would come up with an Hermes bag, I would be like, wow, she must be so successful in her business. So I would actually, for me, it would be a plus. So I think you will maybe even get more jobs if you wear a luxury designer bags, because people will think, well, she must be very good at what she does, and therefore they will hire you maybe. So I think this would be a good work bag. Let me know what you think. I know it's such a controversial topic, but I think that's actually what makes it super duper interesting to talk about. So let me know in the comments down below what you think, and if you wear those handbags to work, what handbag you wear to work, if you would wear a luxury handbag, or if you do wear a luxury handbag to work. Like, just let me know, because it really interests me actually. And now, when we are at the end of the video, I can tell you what I do. So for example, during my internship as a lawyer, you have to do an internship for about 1 year in a law firm, because before you do the bar exam, which I now did, like I'm done, but before I did it, I had to do this internship for a year. And actually, internship is kind of a weird name for it, because you work, like, you do the same thing as a lawyer, but you're obviously like at the bottom because you're not a real lawyer yet. And yeah, I did wear my Dior Book Tote, I did wear my Chanel bags, and they did not say anything. So I think they didn't even know what kind of bags those are. And there was one other woman, she worked as a lawyer there, and she also always wore a Lady Dior Book Tote, and she also gave me a compliment for my bag. But I think the other ones, like, they did not even get how much these bags actually are or were. So for me, I can say I did not have any bad experience doing that. But yeah, that's just my kind of experience that I can tell you. And yeah, I did not take an Hermes bag. But yeah, this is everything I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you about which bags that I would actually highly recommend for work. And yeah, now I rambled like a little Rambo. So I will just see you in my next video. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down below. And also let me know in the comments what you think, because I love a little discussion down there. And yeah, I will see you. Bye bye.